up, guys? Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. It has been a long minute. I know, we know, you guys know. We just want to say sorry. It's been probably our last video was Ruidoso.
Ruidoso's video.
So it's been we only skipped a week. But if you guys hadn't heard already, one of our fellow beloved, remember forever disc golf buddies, probably
the heart and soul of the Spicy Roadrunner for sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out Marvin Dunlap. He had passed away. I'm not going to go into any details other than we put together an entire tournament in about less than a week. And so that was actually this past Saturday, March 27th, I believe. I'm actually wearing his shirt now. Condolences to the Dunlap family. I mean, it was a great turnout. Thank you. I think from us, we just want to say thank you from everybody that were able to come down, donate.
Everybody that supported the porta potties, from people that cooked out, the Nayas, everybody that showed up. We had 83
contestants, players.
It was pretty crazy, pretty amazing to see.
It was an amazing turnout. But that's what we were doing. We were I was busy every single day. I'm not here to get a pat on the back. I'm not asking for any recognition. I'm just saying that's why we took a week off. We were showing, our love and support as best as we could to the Dunlap. Marvin meant quite a bit to not just ourselves, but the entire disc golf community, at least the Southeast community.
Yeah, everybody from Ruidoso, Carlsbad, Roswell, Alamogordo, El Paso. I feel like they knew who Marvin was. They knew what he did, what he bring to the table. He bring comedic, competitive awesomeness, really.
Yeah, he's gonna be missed for sure. So that was a bit of why we stepped away for a little while. Obviously, we didn't say anything.
Also, we're just preparing for our tournament in Odessa, so we've been on the grind. I mean,
let's just segue into that. I mean, that's basically what we're doing now is a little bit different than probably what we've been doing in the last almost year and a half.
Yeah, we're dedicated to a sport where not a lot of people play and not a lot of people are good at it.
Yeah, so we are grinding for. I know you guys have seen actually us doing a lot more disc golf stuff. We do a random disc golf course throughout Roswell. We ended up going to Ruidoso.
Which we didn't say in the video, but Joel got 4th.
Oh yeah, I ended up in 4th place. I am not happy, but it is what it is. Then we had this tournament. I got 2nd place, but I did move up a division. So for what it's worth, if I had been in the position or the division before I was in the rec division, I would have gotten 1st in that division.
Oh yeah.
And I literally only lost to one guy. So we're going to Odessa. He's actually in that tournament too. Shout out Aaron. He's also, and then there are a few other of the locals that are traveling. Shout out Rob, Tosh, Mikey. I think Patty's going too.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure. Oh, Cody Buckaloo.
Shout out Cody, man. I know he was going to keep going, but Cody Buckaloo is the man. I think he's my favorite disc golfer out of the town. He's just a beast. He does it effortlessly. And it's
more of just man, I don't know how to explain it. The guy was down 4 strokes going into the last round on Saturday. And he thought, I can make that up in 4 holes. Well, he ends up shooting, I think, 7 or 8 down.
Minus 7.
And he ends up winning easily. He easily ends up winning.
3 strokes or something, 2 strokes.
Yeah, so he ends up winning the tournament and stuff. And that was just one of 2 because in Ruidoso he was down a few strokes there. Ends up having a phenomenal Sunday and ends up winning in Ruidoso. So yeah, you're right. Shout out Cody Bucklow. He is a beast. I think low key he's underrated. I don't think he don't go out every day. I'll be honest. I think I seen him one day before Ruidoso go out there and practice.
Yeah.
And then he goes and smokes some good people. Like Austin Turner, I know you guys aren't going to know who he is, but he's a professional lefty out of North Carolina. I might be mistaken, but nonetheless, he's known.
Yeah,
you know?
he should have went to Waco. Waco's one of the big tournaments in the disc golf community. He didn't make Waco, so he decided to go to Ruidoso. And, I mean, Ruidoso's tournament isn't a bad tournament. It's like, Ruidoso's course is ranked like second or third in New Mexico difficulties. So, I mean, you just got to look at it that way. It's a pretty difficult course, and he chose that one, and Cody played pretty damn good the second round.
Yeah, it's a very challenging course. So, yeah, shout out Cody, but...
Shout out to young guys, too.
Like who?
Lucas,
he won the intermediate division in a playoff. Shout out Lucas. I mean, he's a young. I think he's like 15.
15.
He's got a lot of potential. I'm his hype man. I know he talks a lot of crap, but I give it to the boy. He's good. When he lasers in and he stays focused, the kid can play disc golf, man.
Yep. Kobe Sanchez, Frankie Anaya, the young girl, Chloe Beast. She won. I think
she won her division in Ruidoso. Shout out Mauro Quiteres. He ended up winning the 40 plus MPO, which is the Men's Player Open. He won that. I mean, we got what's low key is Roswell is kind of the top echelon of disc golfers in New Mexico.
At least southeast, yeah, because I don't know.
Well, I guess you're right.
I don't know anything on that other.
But we did go to Black Lake, and we were on the top of that too. Black Lake's out there towards Angel Fire, which is Taos and all that.
Yeah.
So that's north of New Mexico, and we were up there. I mean, majority of us were finishing in the top tiers.
So yeah, Roswell, we're trying to put them on the map. We're trying to get as many people as we can to go to tournaments. So if we can get like sponsors, that'd be cool to get some of the young guys like Lucas. Obviously, he's in high school, so he don't have a lot of money. So I mean, get him to go out there.
I think so low key, I'm gonna do my best, if you guys would be willing to help him pursue. I think he's super dedicated. If we can help him a little, get onto like sponsoring him.
Yes.
I want to sponsor the kid. I don't want him to go with Prodigy or Discraft or nothing against them. I'm just thinking, why can't Roswell have, their own brand?
Yeah. I think he's well deserving of a sponsorship because this kid could freaking ball.
Yeah, he's pretty good, even though I beat him every time we play. But I mean, okay, so back to that. We're getting into the disc golf. So you guys, like, I guess just be kind of ready. Like, that's going to be kind of our transition.
Yeah, we'll do podcasts, of course. We'll talk about how we played or whatever. Like.
So, okay, hold on. I didn't talk to him about this, but this has been bothering me. I think the viewers would agree. And if you don't agree, comment in the comment section. But tell me your opinion. Do you think we should go back to at least 2 videos a week?
Yeah, I mean...
At least a podcast and maybe a vlog or a food review or something else.
Even if it's not a long podcast, even if it's like an update podcast. Hey, you guys, we're doing this weekend.
I think there's enough to talk about something for an hour.
Yeah, we could
I'm just saying, let's be honest. You guys are probably... I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing with the vlogs now. I hope you're enjoying like the food still.
Shoot.
I mean, I know we haven't hopped on here in a while.
The food went crazy.
But...
Y'all killed that food review.
Yeah, I guess this is like a recap of like the last few weeks as we haven't sat down and talked to the camera. Really.
We don't really sit no more. We were literally out and about playing disc or out and about doing just random stuff,
But that's my point is I just think we can... I miss doing more videos.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like we do one and it's cool and we put... I'm not going to lie. These videos that we bang out, we put a lot of time and effort into them.
Oh, yeah.
We're really putting time.
And it's down to not just me and him. It's down to everybody puts their part in our group, and it's...
Yeah, it's just dedication. But I also think at least doing one podcast a week. I don't know what day. We're not gonna pick a day. We're just gonna throw it out there. But then I think we should try to throw something else.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's like a Q&A or I don't know, reading funny tweets or just whatever.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be interesting to do something like that. It's just we'll sit down and talk, but I think after this week, we'll probably start dedicating to 2 a week. Okay, don't hold us to it. We might still post 1 a week here and there because, like we said, we're going to Odessa. That's going to be a vlog.
Yeah.
Like, be prepared. Actually, now that we're on that subject, I want to ask, is there anyone out there that would be down to go with us to Odessa and just be our cameraman? We could honestly use a cameraman. We'll provide your ride. We'll provide your food. We'll provide your home or a place to stay. You'll stay with us, obviously. And, you know, all you'll do is kind of like follow us around and not just even us, like film the other people playing around the course. But basically, you know, like if we're back at the house or whatever and we're chilling, like you grab the camera and film us having a stupid conversation, you know?
Yeah. If anybody, absolutely. If y'all are off on the 10th and 11th, let us know.
10th and 11th, we'll be leaving that Friday night. Like I said, pack a bag and come for the ride and let's go do it. Because I don't know, I just think we could use a cameraman.
Yeah. If anybody's available, I think we're available. I mean, like you said, we'll pay for. I mean, everything's already paid
for. Just you got to come.
Yeah, we got the camera.
Your one obligation would be just filming us nonstop.
And on the way there, we could just teach you how to work the camera because people think being a cameraman is easy, and I've tried it, and it's not the easiest thing.
It's not easy when you have to switch the colorations and get the angles and reshoot or do this. Like, I don't know, but we're not gonna say you got to be like super sick. I'm just saying it'd be nice to have someone else hold the camera while we kind of do our thing. I'm not saying you won't be included. You're going to be this outsider. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Everybody.
Yeah, you'll be more than a part of it. Also, shout out the guy at Sonic. He recognized me. I didn't grab your name, bro. But I'm just going to give you a shout out. If you do watch this, just comment in the comment section.
Sonic dude.
Sonic dude. I went to Sonic earlier and he was like, "You one of the beard bros?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "How can you be a beard bro with the mustache or without a beard?" I said, "Cause I got this sick old mustache, bro." He said, "That's what's up." So shout out you, man. I don't know. We're doing the whole disc golf thing now, and I think it's something that we're gonna be doing for a while. That doesn't mean we won't talk like bring in guests. It doesn't mean we're gonna get away from like other stuff. It's not just.
We'll still talk about football. We'll still talk about basketball, baseball here and there.
Yeah, like it's not about that we're just gonna get away from everything and now we're just disc golfers. We are disc golfers, but we're YouTube disc golfers.
Yeah, at this point, I think that's what it's transitioning to because I like disc golf. He likes disc golf.
Shit, I love disc golf.
I have new discs just laying on the floor.
Like, I just, look at this. Like, right here, just for example, those are just a couple discs. I don't even use those. Yeah. I've gotten to the point where I get discs I don't even use. I just keep them. Because I know you guys haven't gone to do the sport, but I'll throw the invitation out there again. If you guys are interested, you do not have to buy discs. Just hit us up. Say what day and time you're free, and we will meet you there. We'll have enough discs for you to use, and not just have you throw them, but we'll teach you a little bit. There's a lot to disc golf.
Yeah, you think it's just throw the disc and it's gone. It's 400 feet.
If you throw 400 feet, I'd be highly impressed with you because that would take a lot. I mean, it sounds like 400 feet. That's what, a little over 100 yards. Yeah, but. That's not easy, and especially throw straight.
And you gotta think your disc is gonna either hyzer or it's gonna fucking fade to the right, to the left, depending on what hand you are. It's a lot of throw it too high with the wind catches it going 50 feet that way.
Even just putting from 15 feet out, you think, it's just 15 feet. I can make this. This is easy. It is not easy, man. It's very hard.
I practice every day in the yard, and I still can't. I mean, I could. It's easy for me because I could do it, but still, it's still like in your mind, like, damn, it's still.
And when it's tournament time, I'm gonna tell you this: I'm turning up. Like I'm starting to get it. Like I'm not just scrubbing out there, barely getting this place or barely. I'm out there whooping fucking ass. Like, I'm kind of on the.
Sandbagger.
That's what they call me. They say I'm a sandbagger. Everybody. Trevor. Mikey. Fucking. Albert. All you guys. And that's cool. Remember, I'm only technically. I'm barely going to be 2 months out of surgery.
Yeah.
Or out of.
Tearing Achilles.
No, my physical therapy.
Oh.
I'm only 2 months out, and I've already placed 4th and 2nd in 2 tournaments.
Yeah, so what's y'all excuse?
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, you don't even have to play the tournaments. I know that's like, damn, I don't want to play tournaments. I don't even know how to play. You don't have to play tournaments. I get it. That's kind of intimidating. Just go out there and have some fun. I'm telling you, guys and girls.
Yeah, a lot. If girls get more into it, I swear it's gonna be more competitive. Because every girl I've seen that goes out there, it's pretty good. I mean, Ava, Pat, what's Pat's mom name?
Tracy,
Chloe,
Tasha.
Yeah, all of them
are pretty darn good. Like, and they'll tell you they didn't start that good. You know, they had to practice, but we all did. Like, we all had to start somewhere. I mean, shout out DQ, because that fool ended up just one day telling me to go out there, and I was like, I'm not going out there to play that fucking gay ass shit. And then I went out there, and all of a sudden here I am. I just thought about this, and if you guys want to rob me, I dare you, because I will beat the fuck out of you. But I was thinking about this just today. We were all playing earlier, and I was like, I'm rolling around with like $300 worth of disc.
Yeah, I have about probably the same. I mean, it sounds like a lot, and you could probably try to take them, but what are you gonna do? You can't sell a used. I mean, you could sell a used disc, but
yeah, but you're not gonna get as much. Well, I don't know. If somebody rolls up to me with used disc, I'm probably copying them for as cheap as I possibly can.
That's
like
true.
$10 a pop.
That's true.
Because I'm rolling around with about 20 discs. Each disc is between $10 to $20. Most likely, like $12 to $20.
Yeah, the putters are obviously cheaper.
Like $10 to $12, and then your mids and long distance and stuff, those are more your $15 to $18 to $20. But if I'm rolling around with 20 discs, and they're about let's say $15 average, I'm about $250 to $300 of just discs.
And then you gotta think, like, my bag was up there. It was like about $100, so it's like,
yeah, my bag's about $100. So I have like $400 on my bag, which I think about this. Like, so everyone that plays regular golf, they're like, oh, like, regular golf's cool. And it is cool. But it's really hard to play. Plus, like, clubs are expensive. So let's say you buy a driver, a nice driver. You're looking at probably like a $500, $600 driver, which is a nice driver, okay? That's already probably almost 2 bagfuls of disc. Plus, you're going to have to get your irons and your putters. So your putter's probably going to run you another couple of hundred, maybe $300. And then you need some irons, which might run you another $600. So you're looking at about $1,500 worth of just driver or a club set. Plus, this is what I think why I'm transitioning into disc golf and getting rid of regular golf is because think about this. Every time I have to go play golf, what is it I have to do? Pay $20. At least $20. If I have to pay $20, that's a new disc. That's a new disc in my bag.
Yeah.
And I don't have to pay green fees.
No, hell no. I mean, yeah, you have to walk, but it's feet, not yards. So it's not like it's a hell of a hassle.
Yeah, because I guess they could say, well, we get a cart. Yeah, you have to pay for the cart. Plus, you're going a lot further.
Yeah, you're going yards.
Yeah, you're going like 300 yards where I'm going 300 feet.
Plus, I get to see cool-ass scenery all day, every day, like when I go out there.
Well,
not here, but...
Yeah, not here, but the thing is you're actually getting a good exercise.
You're working out,
You're working out, plus, like, I don't know, man. Disc golf community, everybody knows I've played Hike It, and I've played Gusmacker and shit in the past, too. But just let's take Hike It, for instance. It's very hostile.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing a team... Not just am I playing their team, I'm playing their fans. So I'm playing moms and dads and cousins and brothers and sisters. Everyone's coming at me.
That's where I come in.
And then, like, yeah, and then on the other side, like, he'll talk shit to them. So it's like this war. And In disc golf, it's not.
No, like say he's playing with me and we don't know each other. He misses a play. He's like, "Hey, bro, come on, bro." Like,
yeah, it's almost weird because I bring that hike it though.
Yeah, I talk shit. I'm not the guy.
I'm talking shit. I'm like, fuck yeah! Like I get pumped and everyone like looks at me kind of sideways because I'm bringing the hike it atmosphere to disc golf.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, I'm friendly. I'm not gonna be like, let's go to the fucking parking lot. No, I'm not. I'm just.
But that's how hike it gets.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like we'll
talking
fucking
shit.
fight you, bro, and I'm like, I guess, but I'm really here to play football, which I'm not taking away from football. Football is still like the GOAT in my world. Like if I didn't have 2 torn Achilles, I'd be out there still fucking slinging it. But because I do, this time's for real. I'm putting it aside, but it's so cool because I'm putting it aside for something else that, well, damn, I'm fucking good at.
Yeah, I'm not good yet, but
he's not yet. But
I came in like 4th or 5th to last in the Marvin tournament. I was kind of disappointed, but it happens.
It's your first tournament, though.
Plus, I don't really practice. Now I'm out there in my front yard practicing, backyard practicing, putting, and I'm going crazy.
Yeah, and that's what it is. So, I know we just went on a big old rant about, we're disc golfers and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, maybe you're entertained, maybe you're not. But the point of all of this, I think, is be prepared because one of two things are happening is one, we're going to push out probably more like disc golfish, probably like vlogs,
maybe
videos.
Challenges, maybe we were like only putter or like.
Exactly. But also, I think with that being said, it's going to provide us like ways of going places where we're getting different content.
We can even, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Because when's the last time we went to Odessa? Never.
I would never go to
Like, I just don't go to Odessa all that often.
I'd rather just go to Lubbock right there.
Lubbock, or I'd go to Albuquerque or whatever. But it presents opportunity for you guys as viewers and our family that is like, well, we're going to go provide you some fire-ass content while we're kicking ass on the fucking golf course.
Wish we were into disc golf as much as we were when we went to Utah, when we went to play. We would have filmed more. Because the courses were fucking crazy.
Those were fire courses.
And those were just the courses we went to. There was, probably 10 plus more that we could have went to.
Oh, yeah. There was probably 20 more courses there. We went to, like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
One of them I really, really liked, like, more than the rest. But they were all dope. Like, I guess that's another thing is it's so much easier to travel with, like, your disc golf bag than your golf clubs.
Yeah, because then my car is not going to fit my golf clubs.
Well, they'll probably fit 2 or 3 golf bags, but then your whole trunk's gone.
Yeah, now your back seat.
Now you're loading your back seat with junk.
Yeah, you're like, I can only take 2 people, me and my passenger.
Yeah, but now it's like we can fit each golf bag, probably 5 more bags or whatever, and then you still got the back seat free for whatever else. So, I don't know, man.
I want to see more people come out.
I wish too, like, I'll be honest, I just wish the people that were coming out would come out. Like, who did we have? We had we had DQ, we had Steve-O, we had Josiah, we had Rojo. It was you, it was me, it was, who else would go out there? I'm trying to think of all the people that were just a part of AO.
It was all of them, it was like
there was
Fernando.
A group. Yeah, Nando, all of you guys, I remember everybody, and now I don't see any of you guys. Shout out Josiah, come back to town and shit, get better, brother, so we could actually play some disc golf. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, you could probably hear it in my voice. I'm fucking stoked about just disc golf.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's just a different sport. It's so fun because I don't know how to I've never played the sport. It's barely been a year, and I'm.
See, and that, I guess that's my only regret.
Is
starting so late in my life.
Oh, you're late.
By the time he's my age, he better be better than me.
5 years
because
in?
That's 5 years in, and he'll only be 30. I'm at my 30, and I'm like barely getting in. But I have high expectations because, like I said, I feel like I'm fairly good. I would say I'm on the uppers of the players here in town right now.
Yeah, there's probably like 3
Maybe 3 or 4 people that I could probably say that are better than me.
And one's not Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey fucker. Oh yeah, by the way, I know I didn't put this out there at all because we didn't have a video. But our friend Mikey, he ended up challenging me for $100 if he beat me if I beat him, he'd give me $100. If he beat me, I had to shave my stash. I mean, clearly you could tell who won because it wasn't even close. But I don't know. I just thought we needed a recap.
Yeah, and if y'all don't have this and you want to buy this, there's a place on 2nd Street. We'll put the link in the address.
What is it, 1908?
I think it's like 1908 East 2nd.
Something like that, yeah.
Go take a look. Go see if you...
Or 908.
It's one of those. We'll figure it out. Put it in there.
Yeah, link in description. There is a small little disc golf store. It's growing, but shout out Mikey for that. Yeah, he put together a little thing where now you can buy good discs at a reasonable price. Again, if you guys would like, say you do disc golf, but you've not joined Spicy Roadrunners League, come talk to me, or you can go to the store, or if you see us out there playing disc golf, ask about it. You can join the club, so you get a year, like a year membership. So it starts on January 1st, which today is April 1st. So you would go all the way to December 31st. So you'd pay your, I think it's $25 membership fee. And then once you pay that $25, you'll get like a tag, you'll get a t-shirt, and I think that's it.
Unless your name is Aaron and Ben, you don't get the t-shirt.
I haven't got a t-shirt.
Oh, what the fuck, Mikey? We're gonna have to
maybe I barely did get it though. But anyway, so you get those things, and then like say you go to the disc golf store and you want to buy a disc, you show them your little tag, and they'll give you a discount. And so that'll be good for the year. And then next January 1st, you renew your membership, and then so on and so on. So, and it's just a club thing, and you go and play minis. Those are cool. I mean,
yeah, even if you do that and you play minis, or if you don't do it and you play minis and say you hit an ace, if you're not in the club, you only win
50%.
Yeah, 50%.
So say an ace is when you basically hole it in one. So from the tee pad, you make it in one shot. If you do that during the mini, and you're not a member, and let's say you have the ace pot's at $100, you only get 50. But if you were a member, then you would get the full 100. And that doesn't mean it's only 100. Sometimes I think it gets up to 200 or 300. So if you hit an ace and it's at 300, well then, and you're not a member, you only get the 150, which is still a lot of money for a shot. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just, I think you could tell how much I'm zoned in. I'm excited for Odessa. By the way, I don't think we told you this, but we're playing 24 holes.
24 holes.
Around. Oh,
so the morning who was saying that? Nacho. I talked to him today. He thinks he's gonna go to Odessa this.
Oh, okay.
So he's my place. I was 24 rounds, right? I was like,
24 holes per round.
Yeah, per round.
So we'll play 24, 24, 24, which is actually equivalent to an additional 18 holes at the end of the weekend.
That's crazy.
So we'll play basically 4 rounds.
48 holes in one day?
Yeah.
Fuck, nigga. So, you shoot even. You should probably win.
Well, okay, so rumor has it is we're only playing 2 courses, and one course is short. Like, you're probably not going to throw over 300 feet, so it'll be about 200 every hole, but the gaps are narrow. So you're going to be playing a lot of narrow gaps. Whereas the other course, it plays long, so you'd like to have a decent arm for those. Okay. So there's a little bit of 2 courses. I don't know. I'm a little good at both. Actually, I'm really good at both, so I'm not really... I think the narrow will probably get to me more than the longs. Just because...
I don't know. I guess I never really played narrow, so...
Narrows are just being able to hit a gap like that closet from maybe 60 feet out. So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but hey, I hope you guys are rooting for us, man. Like, I don't know, like I said, I'm really stoked. I feel like I have a high potential. My expectations are so high, and the thing is I'm my biggest critic. When I wasn't winning in Heike, I would find new people and get better, and we'd win. Like, it was never about losing. It was more about how we're going to win. And now this is different because it's on us.
Yeah, it's like you literally have to put the work in. Like, you can't just be like, say you're in hiking and you're like, I'm good. I'm fast as fuck and I catch the ball. I'm just sit back. I'll wait till hiking and play.
Yeah, and sometimes we would do that, kinda.
Like
you would practice like a month or
you'll
so.
show like a tournament or two before.
Yeah, you'll practice a little bit and you'll play in a couple tournaments, and then that's it.
You gotta be one of those Cody Buckaloo, Lucas Wrights, or
yeah, you gotta be those guys that are
Kobe
just kind of
Sanchez.
naturally good at the game.
Yeah, because I think everybody that we listed pretty much practices a lot.
Yeah, you gotta at least try to. It's not all about throwing the disc far. It's throwing it straight or throwing it on an ante or putting.
Or at least where you want it. Like, you have an island of where you want your disc and you want to hit that spot 9 out of 10 times, and sometimes you can't.
Yeah, so, nah, and so for that, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I hope you guys enjoy what's to come. But again, like I said, I think it's just a matter of not necessarily going and transitioning to like a disc golf channel. That's not what we're doing. We're all about Roswell. Like we've said from the beginning, like this is our town. We represent, all the businesses. We represent, all the athletes. We represent any and everything to do with Roswell. And that's what we're doing when we go up there. Like we're going to be rocking some merch. We might, I don't know. I'll say this. You know what? I'll put this out there. We're going to have some merch. Not for sale, but after that weekend, I think we should like sign our shirts that we wear and like do like a giveaway.
Okay.
Just a small giveaway. Like it'll just be the rarest shirts because it'll be one of a kind.
You might not get a good signature out of me because I don't sign shit.
But it'll just be one time because it's just a one time because
so we should just do it every
day.
tournament?
They say that too is. Give me that one time. That's a disc golf phrase. Like when you throw it from like really deep and you're like going at the basket and it's not like a putt, but it's like further out and you're just like, give me that one time. That's what this will be. It's just that one time.
We should just get shirts every time we go to, and after we're done, we'll just sign them.
Fucking give them away. I'm gonna be honest though, if I win one, I might not be giving you that shirt, boy. I don't know, maybe.
Y'all gonna love my shirts because they'll be like, damn, that fool sucks. we call the trash and stash.
Nah, that's my nickname right now is the Stash. Like, it's Joel the Stash Gonzalez.
Been the Trash Gonzalez until I up it, We're gonna change it to Spanish basura so they don't know what the fuck it is. They're like, what the fuck is this fool's name?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy it. We're really gonna try our best, and I don't know, man. I just think that's where we're transitioning into is just that little bit of lifestyle. Like, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, what else we gotta talk about? I mean, there's so much sports that we've missed. It'd be so freaking hard to kind of go back.
Yeah, well, probably what we'll do is do like how he said we'll do like a Q&A. We might just do like a...
Like, let's do a Q&A right now. You ask me a question, I'll answer it short and simple, and I'll ask you a question. Let's just go back and forth. See how this kind of works.
Okay. First word you could think of how you played in Ruidoso.
Trash.
Okay, respect. I don't think he was trash.
To my expectation.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to say this, just to explain myself. I fucking double bogeyed that 9 hole, and if I hadn't done that, I would have won.
But the average on that fucking hole was a 5 or 6.
Okay, but
bro.
the point is if I didn't have that small stretch of 4 holes?
Yeah.
It was 4 holes.
Because 10 you fucked up, 11 you fucked... Yeah, you had about 4.
I had about 4 holes.
First day.
First day that if I didn't have at least one of those bad holes on that hole or on that round, I would have won. That's what sucks is after I had 4 bad holes, I ran 6 or 7 in a row, pars all. And then the second day, I fucking played an even round, which only 2 other people shot under. Or no, 1 other person, and he was the guy that won my division, shot an under.
Yeah.
So, what's one word that describes your first tournament?
Disappointment.
How so?
I was disappointed, bro. I was playing not my style. I felt like trying to birdie everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was trying to do too much.
You're doing too
I
much
was doing too
early
much, yeah.
in your disc golf career.
On the hole, we started on hole 6, technically 8 on there. So it was
Okay, the
high,
long 8?
the high basket.
Oh, okay. So you play the elevated basket.
So
okay.
I park it for probably 20-foot putt, and I was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna go for it. Fucked up. It caught the wind and went another like 20.
So then you bogeyed
I
it.
bogeyed it. So it was like, fuck, man. Then 7 I parred, and then it was going all right. 8 I think I parred. I think it was a 4. I was just playing stupid.
So you're being too aggressive, especially really early.
Really early, I was being really aggressive.
And that's something I think I learned too.
Yeah, I after that I kind of learned now. I'm just like, fuck it. Like if I'm there and I think I can make it, run it soft, not run it crazy. Cause
Right. Well, that's what you learn though and I think that's what I learned when I played in Black Lake was, I wanted birdie so bad. You want them.
Yeah, everybody wants them.
Who don't want them? But sometimes it's not about like being better than like the next person. It's more about like playing smarter than the next person.
Yeah.
Because when you're smart, that goes further than like, oh, I'm better and I can make this. Then you mess up and get a bogey rather than, damn, if I just got par, I'd have saved myself a lot of heartache later down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a lesson that you learn. Now you can move.
You learn the terminology whenever you're in a tournament. You're like, fuck. And they're like, you should have soft run it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I was like, started thinking, go
Like,
for
it. But like the best way to do it is like throw it up flat and let the wind kind of bring it down. And if it lands in the basket, cool. But if it doesn't, it's probably gonna sit somewhere right there.
Yeah.
You'll learn.
So that's why I've been practicing on my own in the backyard. I got a basket at the crib, so I just go in the backyard, try to figure out how to.
That's what I told David is when you're in the circle, you not saying you have to be money, but you probably should be somewhat accurate.
Yeah.
Like at least be hitting
Hit the
basket or
basket.
chains.
That's what I've taught myself. I was like, if I'm in this circle, it's either low basket, because don't throw high. I don't like throw high basket.
Right.
Low basket, like obviously where the basket is, like the top rail.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit that, then you're good.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you're hitting high, you could get caught with one of those.
Yep.
One of those flyers.
That's the wind. That was pretty tough then. Okay. What's the number one thing that you want to improve on?
Backhand.
Your backhand?
Definitely.
I could see, yeah.
Backhand or putting. Because even if I flick and I'm just a flicker, at least I could putt fucking
Right.
phenomenal. It just makes up for the game. Because if you can make the disc in the basket, that's all that matters. It don't matter how fucking far you throw.
This is true.
So if I could get putts like Naldo or Lucas, boom, 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 or even Rob or y'all 4 make probably the best putts.
Yeah, putting I think is probably the most important thing.
Yeah, I think putting, obviously, anybody can improve in putting. Everybody has.
Yeah, it's usually a putt is not difficult in the sense of you don't have to go around trees or bushes it's just mental.
It's all mental.
It's like, oh, it's right there 20 feet, but 20 feet seems like 20 yards and the basket seems like a golf ball hole.
Yeah, it's just fucking so small. And
It's like,
you're like, fuck.
And then you
throw
miss it.
Dink, and it gets to you, like you hit basket 3, 4, 5, 6 times. You're like, fuck, man, let's lift it up a little bit. And you lift it up,
there it goes.
catches it, and you're like, fuck, I should just hit the basket. So yeah, it's a whole different game than golf. Because you're not gonna putt and go 40 fucking feet off of a putt. You fucking putt, you fuck up, that shit could catch a roll and roll 50.
That's true, huh? Whenever you putt in regular golf, it's less likely you're gonna miss big.
Yeah, this one you miss. You
could miss
outside
big.
the circle.
Yeah, you could throw from one end of the circle to the other end, and that's tough.
Yeah,
because now you're facing another hard putt.
Yeah, this game is fucked up. That if you catch the wind and it just drags your disc rolling, oh my god! And then you get discouraged, and you're just like, it's golf mentally, and then it's disc golf because it's a different game. It's a game that I've never seen. There's nothing like it really. Football is not really controlled off the wind like that. Like obviously you throw it, but it's still gonna do it.
Other than regular ball golf, but ball golf is different because you rely with your body and a club. This is just your body.
Yeah.
Like your hand, your eye coordination, and that's pretty much it. It's not necessarily like you have no other factors other than wind. That's really it.
The wind is the only thing that fucks you up.
Yeah. Kinda.
If you know how to throw it. Like some people know how to throw it.
Oh yeah, I'm learning that part. That's the best part. Is to learn your disc. What else? Hit me with the question.
Expectation for Odessa? Got any?
First, I expect first place because, like I said, in Black Lake I got 6th place. In Ruidoso I got 4th place. In Roswell I got 2nd place. There's only one fucking place left to go. And I'm not saying that because I think I look at it this way. I'm the only person that can lose the tournament. But I'm also the only person that, as long as I play my game, no one can beat me. So either I'm going to lose it, or everyone's just going to be behind me wishing they were me. Yeah. So that. My expectation is to win. Yeah, I'm a cocky son of a bitch. But I'm only cocky because, one, I didn't play my best golf in Ruidoso, but I learned a lot about myself and my game. And I still ended up in 4th, which I probably didn't deserve 4th, but I ended up in 4th. Plus, I had one of the best rounds that weekend on the 2nd day. Then, I played in Roswell's tournament, and I only lost that because of myself. I blew the lead rather than lost the lead.
Yeah.
So, the way I see it is I even moved up in that tournament. I played with intermediate, which I didn't need to do that. I could have went to rec and I would have fucking won and I could have looked all badass. But I moved up because I wanted to see where I stood with better people. Well, I stand on the top. If I go to Odessa and I already registered under rec, so have at me if you whatever. But I had already registered, so I'm in rec and I'm gonna go and I expect to be what people tell me. When you go to rec, you have to be the intermediate player. When you go to intermediate, you have to be an advanced. When you're in advanced, you have to be the MPO. Well, I'm going to be that intermediate player that's in rec, and you're going to have to beat me. Make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, that's my expectation.
Hell yeah. Mine's only got one expectation. I got 2. Technically, not to be last. That's obviously my expectation. I never want to be last in anything I do. And I want to be in top 15, top 20. Or top 15, top 10. In that range. Okay. There's like 28 in the red.
I think there's about almost 30 people there.
So,
if Ignacio goes, that makes almost 30 for sure.
Yeah, he said he's borderline. I was talking to him today. Nacho shout out Nacho. This dude, I don't think he said he's only been playing for about a year, about the same time we've been playing.
Right.
He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. I think a lot of people know him. And he plays, and he said he's going to go, so we'll see. We'll see if he goes. But, yeah, I'm top 15, top 10 is where I'm really aiming for.
Okay, so if I were to ask you for advice on my game, what would be your advice for me? And I'll answer, if I could give you advice, I'll give you.
If I'd give you advice at the tournament or before?
Like, whatever, no, like, if going into the tournament, like you've seen me play all these rounds and
I would say don't flick unless it's absolutely necessary.
Don't flick.
Unless it's your flicks have been not going.
Actually, I've been practicing these last few days, cool. And they're actually going smooth.
All right, cool. When I watched you in Ruidoso and when I see you like the last few times, probably Monday
and Saturday when I flicked on 14.
Yeah, so it's like sometimes I don't know if you could maybe. I've seen you flick good, and I've seen you sometimes flick
like shit.
It's like shit where it just...
No, I know. And a flick is forehand. So you're getting the disc, and you're basically flicking it out of your hand compared to going across your chest, which is a backhand. So a forehand and then a backhand. So he's telling me not to flick, which, weirdly enough, when I first started, that's all I did was kind of flick. Yeah. Like, I would backhand here and there, but I just would drill it with the flick. Now... I just don't flick as much, and so my flick has kind of digressed.
That's what I was going to say. If it was before, obviously practice the flick. If it's during it and you haven't practiced it, I wouldn't throw it.
I've been practicing
unless
because it's
necessary.
nice to have it in my arsenal.
That's what I'm saying. If it was before, that's the advice. Like, practice it. If it's during and you haven't practiced it, like, don't throw it. Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay, so my advice to you is this. Remember to stay, like, what is it? Don't forget what you've been practicing. Because I noticed the other day when we played duos, I think it was on hole 6, you threw a putt and you threw the fucking disc like way high.
Yeah.
Like you were trying to get it to the basket. And you tried so hard that you threw it and it went high and didn't go very far. Remember, you're practicing your shit.
Yeah.
You're practicing for a reason. So just remember, like, I practiced this, so this is how I should throw it. Don't try to do something else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just keep on that. And I guess the only other advice is, remember, one shot at a time. Like, if you're sitting at the box and you're thinking of a birdie, that's fine. But remember, that first shot matters. Because if you don't throw a good first shot, the birdie's probably not going to happen.
I get you.
Because I think a lot of people get too far ahead of themselves. They're like, oh, I gotta par this. And then they fuck up their first shot. So now they're fucked up because they're like, their second shot has to be perfect.
It has to be a banger now.
Yeah, I have to park it.
Like, even if I throw a shit disc at the first throw, I gotta just say fuck it. Gotta throw a good one next one. Fuck it. It's hard. It's hard to say that, but it's like, damn, you gotta do it.
It's tough. It's challenging, but it's so much fun having so much pressure. Like, it's a feel. Like, I had the pressure on Saturday because I wanted to win so bad, but then I was like, you know, I strive in these moments. Like, these are the moments that I look forward to. Like, I hit a clutch putt on my last hole to almost push a playoff, and it was like 40 feet out, and I hit the putt, and I was so stoked because I knew, I was like, even though I didn't make the playoff, that dude ended up winning by a stroke, I thought, shit, I did my part. Like, yeah, I fucked up. I gave up a big old lead anyways to that motherfucker. But when push comes to shove, if I have to at the end of, like, say in Odessa, I go to a playoff and I have to beat somebody, like, I think I'm that guy.
Yeah, you're already there. You already know what it's gonna be like. Everybody's gonna be watching a playoff full.
Woo! That sounds so
like,
juicy.
It's like top college, and everybody's just around watching it before they go watch fucking Show Me. It's like,
yep.
They're gonna be there.
Everyone's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be watching, and either you shine or you suck. And I'm gonna be honest, more times than none, I usually fucking shine.
Especially not to throw any shade at any of these disc golfers before that came before us. They don't have that mentality. They're gonna be shook. They're not built for that. They're not cold-blooded. They're just not that guy. They're not the...
That's why I think we bring a different element. Like, all the new guys coming from, like, a year ago, it's different because they bring a different mindset.
Yeah, Chris, baseball player. Rob, softball player. You, football, baseball, basketball, all that. Aaron, same thing. Me, I'm a shit talker, so I like to back my shit up, so...
Yeah, it's just a different...
Tosh, softball. Like,
yeah, it's all these players that... They've done sports or they're competitive, and the other people are like not really competitive.
I'm not saying y'all aren't competitive. Y'all aren't. I just don't see it in you to have that. Like, if I really wanted this to be like good, I'd go out there every day and just practice, obviously. But I'm just chill. I beat who I want to beat, and if I want to beat you, I can probably beat you.
No, that's how I am. I think that's probably the biggest thing is this is just the beginning.
Yeah, I'm only a year in.
I'm only 1 year in. But I'll be honest, I have very high expectations, and I think I'm going to give myself about 2 years before I move all the way up to MPO. I know people are going to be like, oh, bro, you haven't even won rec. Well, I don't see that being for much longer. And if I can do that pretty soon, sooner than you guys even think, I'm probably going to be moving up to intermediate before I even go to Dalhart. If I go to Dalhart, it might be moving up to intermediate. They might make me move up to intermediate. So it's not like I'm just going to move up because I want to. I think they're going to move me up because they're going to be like, damn, this fool has to move up. And once I move up there, boy.
What that means is your rating's over a 900, right?
880.
880.
So if I'm at 880 by the end of Odessa, I'm gonna have to move up to intermediate.
And technically, what are you right now? Like a 700 something?
I'm at 8. I'm an 870.
So if he wins, he's gonna get points that are just gonna max him out probably to the 900.
Yeah, well, it all depends because the way the ratings kind of work is they go based off of everybody that played. So you're gonna take like probably your top guys and say like even open shoots like say they all shoot even, and then you go like say the winner of open shoots even. Then you go to advance and they shoot like 1 over the winner. Then you go to whatever like at intermediate and maybe they're 4 over. And then you go to rec and maybe they shoot like about 4 or 5 over. So then you're looking at like, okay, MPO shot this, rec shot this. So this is where the guideline kind of is. And once you're like close to that, you're good. Now if the winner's like I think your score is like 1,000 or something. That's the best. Let's say for instance, the winner shoots 4 over in our bracket. If I shoot 6 over and I come in like third or whatever, then I may not get a high rating. I'll be up there probably like in the 800s, but I'd probably stay about the same.
Oh, okay.
So I need to basically play better than not just the people on my division, but be better all 3 rounds and probably like compete somewhere in the intermediate.
Oh, okay.
So like because intermediate's going to be playing from the same pads I think, but intermediate's basically better players. So if I can get my score somewhere in like maybe even the middle of the pack in intermediate and win rec, then my score will really go up.
Gotcha.
So it's just a depend. There's a lot that goes into it. Man, bro, I fucking love disc golf. Like today, I bought 3 more discs. I don't give a fuck. I bought zone.
I got like 2 just still coming in.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs coming in.
Yeah,
I just don't give a fuck. I just love disc golf, man. And so, I don't know. Well, there's a lot going on with all of that, and I don't know. You guys, any of you guys interested? Again, I'm going to mention it one more time. You guys, anybody know anybody or would like to be a cameraman or a camera woman? It doesn't matter. Please let us know. Like I said, we already have everything pretty much paid for. So just let us know. And like I said, we'll leave next Friday, around like, I don't know what time you get off probably.
7, dog.
So we'll get off about 7. We'll head out there and stuff, and then we'll take care of it. It's all good, but we'll take off from there and get all our stuff taken care of and whatever. But I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's about an hour, and it's just a catch-up, recap podcast.
Yeah, you'll probably hear from us before we go to Odessa.
Yeah, we'll probably do another podcast next week. And then we might even hit you with like, maybe we'll do a food review of over there, something, I don't know. We'll grab something over there. So maybe expect a food review and a vlog from that weekend. Next weekend, maybe we'll do some football talk because draft's coming up. Baseball just started today. NBA starting to kind of heat up. And also this weekend coming up, well, I think Saturday is the Final Four. So you got Gonzaga versus UCLA, and you have Houston versus Baylor. So who you got?
Gonzaga.
I'm kind of on the same wave. They just fucking are good.
Those 2 fucking big dudes are
They're good.
Crazy.
They're fucking can't stop scoring, I think. And I don't know. UCLA is on fire though. Like they've been balling, but I think it's gonna be Baylor versus Gonzaga.
I got Houston.
You got Houston?
Houston.
I got Gonzaga and Baylor, and I got Gonzaga winning. I know you're probably thinking, well, damn, you already know the people that are in. I'm like, well, yeah, fucking, we've been gone. So I don't know, but anyways, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And comment whatever you want to comment. We'll see y'all guys soon. We might even do some more live stuff, just like pick up the phone and do a live whatever and see what y'all react to. So, Peace out, guys. Have a good day. Laters.